His day is worship. His day is thanksgiving. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. His day is worship. We bless your name. Holy is the Lamb. Holy is the Lamb. Holy is the Lamb. Hallelujah. 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 Glory. Thank you. Amen. The great amen. The ancient of days. We've gotten so used to wanting to feel good with a preached emotionalized message, till we don't want to take the time out to acknowledge the messenger. I'm not in a rush, Erica. But you just gotta be out of here at a certain time. Pastor Bubba said they stayed. They wanted to be in the presence of the Lord, so they stayed. But we have football games and basketball games and other meetings and agendas that don't have jack to do with being in the presence of the Lord. Gotta meet up with our girlfriends and go to the mall and to the movies, and we miss it because we don't bask in his presence so he can download and renew and restore. We have the same demons that we haven't overcome because we don't get wet in the glory of God. So it's like a revolving door, week after week after week, not getting fixed. Oh, Shatamande Kurabas. When are we going to get tired of getting stuck at that stumbling block? When are we going to get tired of the enemy tricking us the same way over and over? When does it end? Oh, glory. I want God's presence in my life. Nothing else matters to me. It really doesn't. Nothing. Nothing. We're in an hour where people are chipped in their brains and chipped in their hands, and worshiping Satan is a fad, and we got church folk who can't even get beyond the veil. Functioning with no power, can't walk in a hospital room and get nobody healed. We become like the world. No difference, no power, no anointing. This is a sacrifice to be anointed. This is a lifestyle. You gotta be holy. Can't be fornicating and preaching and adultering and, my God, hanging out in clubs and playing on Sunday. And you can't live like that and have the fire of God. Folk know the difference. It don't work. My God. Glory to God. Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. I'm trying to wait for God to tell me I can do this, because I can't move till he tells me I can move. I don't care how many notes I typed up on the paper. I can't preach till God releases my tongue, because I care more about what he thinks about me than you all do, truth be told. I'm not here to impress you. I'm trying to impress the big God, the one who healed my body, the one who protects me at night, the one who dropped catch out of me, the one who saved my mama, the one who keeps my family, the one who pays my bills, who wakes me up in the morning, who gives me a smile when I don't feel like it, the one who blesses me with joy, the one who took off the ropes, my God, the one who cut the chains. That's who I care about. Sitting in heaven, but can speak to me down here. Can speak to China while he's talking to me here. My God. And I hear gates flapping. I hear gates. I want to make it in those pearly gates.
Amen.
I hear gates flapping. Nama shandarabose, nama namarabose, nama shan, iraboda namasa. Glory. Thank you, Jesus. I see a gate hanging off a hinge, and I'm trying to hear what God is telling me. That gate was trying to keep somebody out from their blessing. It's hanging off of a hinge now. My God. Glory. Can I move forward, God? I don't think I'm going to make it through all of it. I'm going to move as much as I can. God told me to ask you, who defines your day? Your day was already purposed before the beginning of time, when you were a thought process. You in your mother's womb before, my God, before pretty much anything we know existed. God thought about you when he thought about making the heavens and the earth and the universe, and he thought about making man. You were in his thought process, and you were in his days. Everything about how he created the earth and the heavenlies, and separated the waters, and let the light go across the earth. My God, there's something in it that points back to you, and God said that he wants your day back. He wants your day back. Give it back to him. Give it back to him. That's what he's telling me to tell you. I want my day back. Give it back. Give it back. Like he told Job, were you there in the beginning when I created the universe? Were you there? How dare you try to orchestrate and dictate the day? The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. I know what tomorrow has for you. I know what the enemy has set up for you. I know the ambushment that's already waiting. I know the snare. I know the disease. I know, my God, every arrow. I know, saith the Lord, give me back my day. You've been defining my day too long. I've had mercy on you. I'm speaking straight from God. I've had mercy on you, my God. When I told you to do X, Y, and Z, you didn't do it. But I had mercy. Because there's a bigger plan, there's a purpose, there's a destiny, there's a call. My God. It was a distraction by the enemy to keep you off the day that I had ordained for you. This is why you missed some of the blessings and things that you should have gotten, because the enemy distracted you from the day I already set it up for you to get it. I had a victory day just waiting for you. I had a business day waiting for you. I had open doors waiting for you. You took my day back. Oh, that's what God is telling me to ask you. Glory. I'm going to try to do some of this. I don't know how much he's going to do. If you can, you don't have to sit. If you can sit, I'm just going to bounce around with what God told me to do. So interesting, I had a pull for Delaware. A couple of years ago, I was even looking at a facility to do a conference in another part of Delaware. And it's interesting how that wasn't the day, that wasn't the time, that wasn't the season. Are y'all hearing me? And if I had moved out of timing and out of season, because there was a pull, not understanding that the pull would be this day. Glory to God. Didn't even know Minister Erica at that time, but was a pull. Delaware, the earth was crying out. I heard Delaware crying. God said there'll be a time where you'll go and you'll minister there. But I was trying to fit it into my day. Have you ever tried to fit something that God has called you to do into your day, in your y'all, she told you I'd like you to talk back to me. Glory to God. I'm done with that. Is anybody else done with that? Glory to glory, 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 glory. See, God told me to jump around. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. Somebody say first day. First day. You know what's so interesting about this is, she said that the topic of this is what a difference a day or a night will make. You can keep that music flowing. What a difference the day or a night would make. And I hope that I'm able to show you the way God would want me to show you. But the interesting thing is, he said in the first day, he said the earth was void, the earth was without any type of form. It was almost like a wasteland. Amen? But for some reason, it said that there was light that was moving across a wasteland. My God. Now that's so interesting, because when I think about the fact that the earth was without form and it was void and it was like a wasteland, but there still was the presence of God that was moving all over the earth. Come on, somebody. I had to think about myself when I was wasteland and didn't understand the days of God, and how God pulled me up from the earth and from the mud, and how I was nothing. I didn't know I had a purpose, and God breathed into me and he defined who I am, and he had to give me form so I wouldn't be void. And my God, even in my waste state, God was there to pull me out of a drug situation. My God, the light was there even though I was in darkness. Glory. It says later on down there, we know the different days that God did, but it says later on down there that God, after he created the universe, the heavens and the earth, and he divided up the waters, because so that firmament had to come, the sky had to come, because some of the waters were crazy. The water down deep was confusion. It was crazy in the deep of the sea, my God. But later on we find out that God sent another type of light. He said the greater light shall, my God, shine in the daytime, and then the lesser light shall shine at night. And I said, well, God, what exactly are you telling me to tell the people of God? Because this is when it was dark, and God said, do you remember when I led the Israelites? I had a greater light. My God, I had a cloud, I had a daylight. That day, my God, they could not move until the light, the cloud showed up. And in the dark, I had a pillar of fire that led them, my God, when I needed them to go to battle. I led them with a pillar when I needed them to transport. My light was already there. I said, God, what else do I need to tell your people? You said it's darkness and light makes up a day, my God. Tell your people that there's a dark side and a light side that makes up a day. So in other words, you won't have some type of trial in the daytime, my God, and the enemy lurks at night, because God said there's darkness and there's light making up my day. That's why in Psalms 91, we should not be afraid of the terror at night, the pestilence during the noonday. There was a reason God said that, because, my God, darkness and light is all within the same day. Oh, my. But light is ever present.